Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the show. I'm Doug.
I am Greg.
And we are without Mike. He is out on assignment. So you've got the two old men today. That's it.
He's got so many assignments.
He has a ton of assignments. How are you doing? How
Good.
is everybody out there in podcast land?
Oh, I thought you meant me.
Well, yeah, you too.
I'm good.
Good.
Got a little getaway this last week. Me and Lori, we got to get away and went up to northern Michigan. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Got to see beautiful Lake Michigan and some sand dunes.
Were you with the Yoopers, or you didn't go that far?
We didn't go quite that far.
Not that far.
We were north, but not quite that far.
All right. Had a good time. Nice weather.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful scenery. Man.
Yeah.
Yep. It was awesome.
With your beautiful bride. Look at that.
Yes.
It was the three B's. All right. Well, we're going to probably have a little bit of an abbreviated show tonight. We'll put some out there, though. I think I got a couple things up on top. I think you got one thing. And then we're going to talk about activities. Activities that you can do alone. Should you do alone? I don't know. We'll get into it. I found an article that kind of spurred this thought. So, But we're going to dive right in. The first thing I got, my wife sent me a screenshot she took off of Facebook.
Okay.
And it's a post from our local city page there.
Okay.
With a question. And it simply said this. This is it. Are there any home cleaners equipped for cleaning up bloody messes?
Oh, no.
And I think it's the messes. It's not even like cleaning up blood. It's like, it's a bloody mess.
Messes, plural.
Yeah. Now, maybe they're English. And so maybe they're, it's just a mess, and they're saying
got a bloody mess.
We've got this bloody mess, eh? But I don't think so. But it's is there anyone that can clean up a bloody mess?
The next one is anyone that can dig a big hole.
Just said that. Yeah. Unrelated, ISO, a very strong man with shovel or backhoe. It's like, what are you getting rid of? What is going on? So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was kind of humorous to me. And,
that's scary.
It did make me laugh a little bit. So, all right. That was it for that one.
Well, I have a small gripe this week. It's very small. Not
small.
Big. It's small. Have you seen ads? As you surf the internet, things, you're looking at news stories, blah, blah, blah. Have you seen an ad for DuckDuckGo?
I mean, I know of DuckDuckGo.
But you haven't seen an ad like pop up?
I don't.
It's usually a recording, like it's a video ad, or as you jump from one page to another, it'll pop up and say, "Try DuckDuckGo as your browser." Well, blah blah blah.
I don't think I have.
Well, the thing that drives me nuts about it is they say, we're a browser paid for, or we're not a browser, but a search engine. We get paid by advertisers, but they don't follow you around. But yet, every time I click on something, I'm getting their ad. It's following me around. But
the advertisers don't. They do. We know exactly where you're at.
We're not followed around by ads. Your stupid ad is following me around. So it gets annoying. It's like, because it's repeated over. I don't know. I really notice it on Fox News. Jump to a news story and first thing up, DuckDuckGo ad. And I'm not anti DuckDuckGo. I think it's a good browser. I keep saying browser, a good search engine, but it's just the fact that they're saying you're not chased around by ads that follow you around, but our ad will follow you around. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's
just
weird.
A gripe. Just a gripe. That's my old man rant gripe this week.
I'll have to keep my eyes open. I have not seen the.
Yeah, it's a guy and a gal. They're at the bottom of the screen, and
All right. Well, this is not everybody in podcast land, but I sent you a few pictures. I got some questions on this. This is from a company, a business in my hometown.
So the 3 images?
Yeah.
Or 4? One's
a
video.
One's a video.
The video?
One's a video, and then it's just so you get the full effect.
Okay, so what do I need to look at first?
They're all the same thing.
Oh, okay. Even the video?
The video is of this thing.
Okay, so I'm going to watch the video too.
Okay, so this business is out front.
Okay.
And it's got one of those sky dancers. You know what? They're like the real
inflatable
tall. They're like
tube.
8-foot tall tube with arms. It looks like a guy and they're flipping their arms all around. Okay?
Yeah, it's got the fan underneath the bottom of it that makes it.
This is a giant pink one. It's a giant pink sky dancer.
And it's flailing.
It is flailing. It's flailing away. Now, this is at a business called Shopping Delight. D-E-L-I-T-E.
I've seen that business.
They've also got a van out there that is Dr. John's Lingerie and Novelties. And again, we've talked about this before. I've looked, I do not believe that man is a doctor. I don't think he is. And I don't know what he's prescribing you.
Lingerie.
Or novelties. I've got a novelty for you. Step inside my van.
Try on this lingerie.
Don't worry, ladies. I'm a doctor. It's okay. So they've got this flailing pink sky dancer out there. But it says adults only. And it's not always out there. Sometimes it's out there. Sometimes it's not.
Maybe it leaves.
Maybe, I don't know if it's only when the doctor is in. They put that out. And I got a couple questions. First off, are a lot of people bringing their kids to the Shopping Delight lingerie and adult gift store? Enough so that, you know what, we need a sign. But if you're going to put up a sign, I wouldn't put this pink wiggly thing out there that draws attention. Kids look at that like, well, that looks kind of fun.
Well, yeah, but kids got a happy, fun face, too.
Yes, it's like, oh, look. It does have a happy, fun face. It's like smiling, big old happy grin.
If I was a kid,
yeah.
I would think, I couldn't read that. I would think, this is a fun place.
Yes, look at this. I want to go to Dr. John's. I want to see the doctor and get a novelty. It looks like a lot of fun. That thing's flailing and bopping around and weaving. Like, what is happening? And if you were going to put up an adults only sign, I would make it like black and in bold letter, like adults only, boom, that's it. Not this thing that looks very, very.
That looks fun.
Yeah. Inviting.
Yeah.
Next thing we're going to put up, we've got a tilt-a-whirl that says adults only on all the cars. Woo! Can we go there? No, this is only adults. Adults only.
They're pink.
Yeah, that's right. And adults only like balloon animals. Adults only. This is just to let you kids know that you can't come in here. This is for adults only.
Yeah.
Adults only juggler. Can we see it? No, kids. This is just the stores for adults only. That's all we're doing. I just thought that I find it very strange.
It's a weird.
And they obviously had a problem. They had to buy this thing and put it out there. So
you think kids were going in?
They must have. I mean, I wouldn't let my kids go in there.
No.
And he's 30.
True.
Yeah. So, you know what? Maybe on the days when that's not out there, maybe the Dr. John's van takes it with him and he puts it up outside
by the
van. Hey, adults only. Come on in.
Get your novelties. Get your lingerie. What if he drives that around with music playing?
Oh, I bet he does.
What kind of music?
She's my cherry pie. Oh, I need a bustier and a teddy. No, I don't even know what. I was trying to think. I don't know the names of any lingerie. Bustier is a lingerie, right?
Sure.
Or a teddy. I was going to say a teddy bear, but that's not it. A baby doll. Is that a thing?
Okay.
See, this is where we need the young blood infused into the podcast.
Yes. Because we're confused.
Yes. All right. Well, anyway, that was it.
So you think Mike's up on his lingerie titles?
He might be. Maybe he's out driving the Dr. John's van. He's got a second job. Moonlighting as Dr. John. He bought a franchise. I'm not the Dr. John, but I'm a Dr. John. So, I don't know. I thought it was very, very weird.
Yeah, it's a weird...
It looks like it's something to attract attention and bring people in, and then it's like, oh, no, only certain people. Oh, okay. Great. All right. Anything else for me?
I'm trying to think of something else to say about this, but I can't.
I'm sure. So I saw this. There was an article that popped up in my news feed, not DuckDuckGo. Although ironically, I am on DuckDuckGo looking up other stuff. So, but I still haven't seen any advertising.
You'll get a Google ad.
I will just now. But this person wrote, and after I read it, I look, it's like on the introvert spring. So maybe this is, introverts, I guess. But it says top 5 activities that are better done alone. And there was also a radio show I heard, and they was talking about what activities should a man never do by himself. And so we've kind of talked about that. So I thought, well, this all kind of ties in.
Why just man? Are you going to explain that?
Well, because these were 2 guys. So I think they were just saying like that men, like he was saying, I would never do this by myself, or I would never do that by myself. But if you want to go in and say, hey, the ladies shouldn't do this by themselves, feel free. And we may.
We might.
So this person wrote that, that.
Should a man go to Dr. John's van by himself?
That's a good question. Do you want to take a group? I mean,
well, I thought maybe
I would think that if you went to Dr. John's van, you might want to go by yourself. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe your next trip. You can schedule that, pencil that in.
Yeah.
We're going to swing by here first.
It's no trip. He comes by the house in his van.
He does house calls because he's a doctor.
That's right.
What is that? I got a prescription for it. Don't worry.
John.
He wrote a prescription, see?
Why is he setting up that big pink thing?
Oh, hey. So let you know it's for adults only. Oh, my gosh. All right. Moving on now. So this person wrote, here's 5 things that they think are better done by themselves, alone.
Okay.
So this is their list of, and this is by a younger person. So that's going to skew. Again, I'm a Gen Xer. Greg's a boomer, so we're older.
Yes, we are.
But the first thing they wrote down is shopping. Shopping is better done by yourself. Go ahead. If you have any thoughts, I've got a thought, but I'll let you go first.
Honestly, I can go either way on this one. I mean, I'm fine to go shopping with Lori, but I'm also fine to go shopping by myself.
It kind of depends.
Would I say it's better? It depends what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you're wanting some lingerie or novelties.
Well, yeah.
You may want a second opinion.
What are we talking about for?
You may have that, and maybe your wife says, oh, you've got that upside down. It's like, oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I go either way on that one.
I think so too. And I think, especially in our generation, when I was younger, like we go to the mall, there was a group. You go as a group to the mall or whatever, and you'd walk around. I wouldn't say you were really shopping. You might be looking for maybe a T-shirt or something, or music. Hey, the new music would come in. So you would go to those and with a group though. And I think it made it more fun. Now as an adult, I would prefer to go by myself, I think. Only because for the most part, now Christmas shopping, things like that, maybe sometimes it's kind of fun. But, I like to go because I can just get in, get out, and move on. It doesn't take me very long. And like I've talked before, this is going to make my wife mad, but it's never stopped me from opening my mouth before. Only because we have different meanings for, I'm going to stop here for a few minutes, or a quick stop.
Quick stop.
A quick stop to me is 15 minutes max. I mean, that's max. And a quick stop for her is like an hour. That's the quick. The quickest is an hour. It's like, that's not a quick stop now.
The killer for that to me is Kohl's. It just seems, I feel like a lifetime passes while I'm in there. I'm back in the summer lawn section sitting in chairs and stuff because I don't know what else to do.
Or
no, it's when Lori's shopping.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. If I go in there and shop, like, hey, the only time I usually go there is like, well, we're going to a wedding or something and I need some kind of nicer clothes. So like, I'll go in, boom, I go right to the racks. I start looking, I get it, I try it on, or I don't. It depends.
Yeah.
Most of the time I don't, but I pick my thing and go. Now,
I hate to say Costco has taken over for me in that. It's like, it's so easy to get clothes because I like what they've got.
Most of my wardrobe comes from Costco. My shoes, my underwear, socks, T-shirts.
I think me, you, and Mike might corner the market on Costco clothes.
I just got a hoodie from Costco. I love it. I went back.
I got 2 of them.
They're fantastic. They're lightweight.
Yep. Are they the solid color, kind of a sweatshirty material, kind of?
These are like a
pattern. I mean, they're like
cross-hatching almost. The material is but kind of a lightweight.
Yep. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I do. They're wonderful. Yeah, Costco is hard to get in and out of quick. There's a lot of stuff.
But I like it. So
I'm not even saying, sometimes I'll go and spend time walking through. Sometimes I don't really have a reason. I just go and I was like, well, I'm going to look. And I just want to look at some stuff.
As far as going, I mean, when I say go alone, so like in our day, malls were popular. So we might go to the mall, but, Lori might go off to one set of stores. I might go off to a separate ones. So we're technically not shopping together.
It was almost a social event more than shopping. It was like, oh, we're going to the mall.
I think we still kind of do that.
You go to Annie Ann's, you hit the arcade, you go to Music Land, look through all the albums. What's the new album coming?
But even when we now go to like Target or something, I typically head off to electronics and like games and go look at board games and things like that. She'll go through the clothes and then we'll usually walk around together and look at different things. But
I never go to Target. I hate Target. I don't know why. There's not a rational reason, but there's something about it. It's like I just don't.
It's
like
okay. I mean,
I don't think they have a great selection. I'll go there and it's like I don't ever find anything for me. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, I probably have bought a shirt or a pair of pants there in my lifetime, but that's not my go-to. Well, we've discerned that Costco is my go-to, but.
So let's do this. Let's say that we have to. So shopping, better done alone or better overall? If you have to say one, yes or no. I'll answer first. If you're pressing me, I'm going to say no, simply because I think there are times where I really would rather have the two of us go. Only it's more of a social thing, which that usually means that I'm probably going to be there a lot longer than I want to be. But I will say still, I think it's better together than alone.
That was my answer as well. That, I mean, like I said, we kind of separate once we get there usually, but a lot of times we'll walk around together and look at stuff. Yeah. So I think it's better to go together.
All right. The second item that they brought up. Oh, go ahead.
An addendum to that.
Oh.
Because we just said alone, or we're saying together, like with our wives. But what if it was like different people, like not your wife? You're going to go shopping.
Well, I think do you want to go with? Do
you want to go with? I'm just friends, or
I would never ask
you and
a
your
friend.
Buddies are going to go to.
I would never ask a friend to go shopping.
Bass
with
Pro
me.
Shop.
I had to think about that for a minute. I don't. I don't know that I would ever ask a friend to go shopping. I'm trying to think if I ever would. Like you, I don't know that I'd ever ask you, hey, you want to go to
Bass Pro?
I mean, if I was going to Bass Pro and you said, where you, or if you were going, it's like, I'm going to Bass Pro. I'm like, hey, you mind if I run with you if I was going to pick something up? But not like, hey, I'm going to go look around at Bass Pro. It's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd be okay with it, but it's like, I
probably wouldn't ask.
So I'm sticking to my original answer, but I wanted to throw a curveball at it.
That's a good question. All right. Well, the second item they have is she put time in nature. She goes, this is one that I'm embracing more and more. She's 29, so she likes to go on hikes by herself and different things. I don't do it. Do some out in nature, but I've go for walks and stuff. I will say for me, this one, out of all the things she listed, this one is probably the most confident I am in saying, yeah, I would definitely do this alone. I don't mind going.
That would be your first choice?
Well, yeah, I'm just, as we're talking it out, I haven't made, this is my hardest decision yet, but, our final decision, but I could go for a walk with my wife or something, or other people, but I definitely could just go out and just go for a walk, or if I go fishing by myself, or just go hang out in nature by myself, and it wouldn't feel as weird. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel weird doing it by yourself, I don't think.
Yeah.
And I think even as a man, I think you should go out by yourself. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is something that a man should do by himself, is get out into nature. That's my thought. Go ahead.
Well, so I think I could speak for her as well. If I'm going out for the purpose of exercise, like say I am going out specifically to do a couple mile walk and trying to get my exercise in, that's a different kind of walk than just strolling around through nature. If I'm going out for that, and she'd be the same, I think, we'd rather do it by ourselves. because we walk at different speeds.
Yep.
It's so all that goes into play. Now, if we're just going out, like I just mentioned, we just went on our trip to Michigan, and I would definitely prefer that we both go out and, walk around, sightsee, things like that. But even locally, just to go, walk a trail or something like that, I think I'd rather do it with her. So.
Okay, so.
And it's not to say I can never I don't mind doing it by myself, but.
All right, I'm going to press you then. So let's make it. Is this something that you think is better done by alone, or just all the times better done by yourself? You have to pick one, and it's going to just.
I'm sticking with together.
I'm going to say alone. I'm going to say this one is definitely one that's. I think no, not that I do enjoy going for walks. We'll go to the park, and we'll take the dogs out for a walk, or we'll even go fishing. My wife fishes a little bit, and she kind of likes it. But I mean, even then, I fish a lot more, and we can hang out. I like doing that.
Yeah.
But I think this definitely lends itself. This lends itself more to doing it by yourself than I think the others. That's me.
It can be. It can be for sure.
I think it is.
I'm going
to be definitive. And say yes.
Don't think so.
So we'll split the room on that one. So that one was a yes for me. I think Mike would agree with me on that one. So it's 2-1.
We're going to have to call him.
All right. The third one, this is weird. We've talked about this before, but this woman put movie night. Quite frankly, I have no idea why going to the movies is categorized as a group activity. You don't talk to each other. And if you do, it's really just annoying. So why bother? So she says going to the movie by herself, she loves it. What are your thoughts on that? How do you feel?
She's got a point. I mean, we haven't gone to the movie a lot lately, but back when we used to go a lot, we would say, hey, you want to call Doug and Misha, see if they want to go to the movie, or call, some other friend, you want to see if they want to go to the movie. And it's true. You get there, you can't really talk. So you are just sitting watching a movie together. I think more often it has to do, we'll grab dinner or something. But I do not like going to the movie by myself. I would rather go with somebody to the movie.
I'm with you. I don't want to go by myself. I think it's weird. I think it's weird to see one person in there by themselves.
I do too.
And I think it depends on the movie too.
Yeah.
If it's like a comedy, maybe an action movie. But like if it's a romance movie, a rom-coms, like what are you doing here? Are you hoping to pick somebody up, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Or scary movies, like I don't know.
Yeah, even the comedies, I prefer somebody.
Well, I think the movie is a communal experience. It's even though you're not talking, you're all experiencing this event together.
Yeah. Well, and then you talk about it afterwards and stuff.
It's like, oh, that was great, or what did you think about this or that? Or I think you can. It's the whole experience. I think it makes it better with a group. I really do. So for this one, I'm going to say this one's definitely, it's a group.
So now since we have streaming, I call people over to come watch a movie at my house. And
I just text you, say, hey, ready, start the stream at our own place. Separately, but we'll watch it at the same time.
I'm watching it. We stay on the phone. What do you think of this?
That's a little weird. We're old because everybody else is like, what? Do you talk on the phone? Yes, we talk on the phone. We don't text.
I didn't know they would do that.
Yes. Or what was it? Snapchat or any of that other stuff. It's all just talking. But I think
they're probably saying Snapchat. That was 10 years ago.
To me, that's the newest thing there is. I don't know what they're doing, but I think movie night definitely is it's a group.
I don't want to go by myself to a movie.
No. Okay. Well, this one you just did this, so let's see if this is true.
Oh, funny though. Back to the movie a little bit. But even at home, it's funny because I do like when Lori will go say out with her sisters to do something. And I do like being home by myself and watch shows or movies I want to watch that we don't watch together. Because most times
the ones you get from Dr. John's novelties.
I don't
Greg
get any.
Puts the big pink flailing guy out front. It's like, well, Greg's got movie night going. Don't come over. No, I know what you mean. Well, it's kind of a novelty at that point because you're not with listen, my wife doesn't like this particular comedy or this action movie. So I was like, I'll watch that.
Yeah, or I might
And she
watch
doesn't
some
have to.
F1 racing show, or she might be watching, what are all the different reality?
I can't stand reality shows. I just can't. I know a lot of people watch them. I'm in the minority. They're huge. People watch.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't watch them.
I think she's got a couple go-tos, but
Yeah, and that's great. So like if you're out, then they can catch up on those or watch those.
I do watch the reality baking show though.
See, now
we've discovered the holiday baking
you do.
championship.
Yes. Oh, we're hitting your sweet spot.
I already finished the Halloween one,
Yeah, we're hitting your sweet spot right now. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas. Oh,
but we watched it together.
Oh. So my wife loves these, and she'll even say they're horrible shows. They're awful as far as like the acting's, but they're kind of like these Hallmarky type, but they're a series.
Yeah,
like they'll go and the acting's bad, and it's I've come in for it. I've sit there and I'll get my iPad and I'll be doing something on it, or I'll have the laptop going doing something on it, and I'll be like, "What are you watching?" I go, I know it's garbage, but I don't know. I got to see what happens to this character. I'm like, oh, geez. All right, that's fine. Because she does. I watch football or I'll watch different things, and yeah, that's not her bag. So
movies for me are a no.
Yeah, me as well. Now she put traveling. Traveling can be infinitely more enjoyable than traveling in pairs or groups if you do it by yourself. I would completely disagree. I have traveled by myself for work.
Yeah,
I would
don't
much rather
it.
travel with my wife or even a friend. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's something better. Like, hey, we're going through. We can, because when you travel, this is encompassing. Now I got to eat by myself. I got to do a lot of things, but things that I don't want to do by myself.
Yeah, I don't like to travel. I've done it for work as well.
Now, it may make it a little more difficult to travel with someone. And if you're just by yourself, you can maybe get by. You know, I can squeeze in there. This airline, they have one seat. Where if you got two people, I got to worry about another person or three other people or whatever. So convenience-wise, maybe it is easier by yourself. It's not more enjoyable, in my opinion.
I agree. I don't
have much to add to that one other than I don't think it's more enjoyable. I think that's definitely you want to do it with someone else.
I don't want to travel alone.
Okay, well.
If it was just purely entertainment travel, because I've done it for work, like I said, but purely entertainment traveling, if I was by myself, I'd just stay home.
I probably would too. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And the last thing that she put on her list is romance. Now, that's what I thought. I'm like, okay. But I'll read what she put and then see if you can decide. It says romance. You might be scratching your head over this one, but hear me out. Many introverts love to daydream and fantasize. Those of us who are romantics might spend a lot of time fantasizing about our perfect lover and all the things we'll do together. But did you know that you can have romantic moments all by yourself? You can go for a nighttime stroll, let the starry sky kiss you, the warm breeze caress you. You can meander through the Sunday market and relish the time to daydream and move at your own pace. You can take yourself to dinner and have a much better time alone than if you were with a partner. I disagree with all that. It's like, no.
I mean, I guess some could say, you know, if you're looking at the sky,
is it romance though?
Maybe it's a romantic feeling. Maybe, I don't know.
About how you wish you had somebody to share this with.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to rationalize what she's saying.
I wish I had a man to share this with.
No,
not me. Her. So I would completely disagree with this. If you're. And the thing where she says, you know, you can take yourself to dinner and have a much better time by you. Because she says you can daydream and move at your own pace. But the thing with romance, like when I go out with my wife or whatever, we try. Romance isn't about being selfish, about just doing what I want to do. I do things like, oh, what do you want to do? Most of the time, it's mostly what does she want to do?
Yeah,
but I try to like, okay, let's. You know, I would like to do this, but she would not like. So what would she like to do? She would like to go to this and that. That may not be my big thing, but it's not about me. It's you know, if I'm romancing my wife, I'm trying to go out and let her enjoy herself and have a good time doing something she wants to do.
Yeah, or if it's a beautiful scenery or sky or something, I want to share that. Yes. I don't want it by myself. I can appreciate like in the morning when I get up for work, we just had the time roll back, so now it's light now. But when it's dark in the morning, I love that I walk out the front door of our house and I can look up to slightly to the south sky, and it's Orion is there.
Yep.
And it's been that way ever since I have been working here, 20 plus years. And I walk out the door in the morning and I look up and there's Orion. And it's just like that consistency, and it's beautiful, just all the stars. I guess you could say it's some sort of some sort of romantic type thing, but no, I prefer that we share it, not us, but
yeah.
I don't want to share the romantic skies with you. But
well, that was selfish of you, but sure. Hog the sky all to yourself.
Yes, it's my sky.
You don't go to the beach and watch the sunset and hold hands with yourself? Like, this is so romantic.
Yeah.
So
rub my feet against each other in the sand.
No. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting frisky with myself. Hey, I'm not that kind of guy. All right.
Let's go to Dr. John's.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. So that was the last thing she put. So that was part of what had this going. And so now kind of on a lighter thing, let me ask you this. Here's some different items that they had talked about online or on this radio podcast. So they were saying, should a grown man, and they were saying grown man because that's what they were. So we'll keep it that. Is it weird if you go miniature golfing by yourself?
Yes.
I would say, I didn't say, and I don't know why, because I thought, well, if I saw a guy bowling by himself, I wouldn't think that's weird. But if I saw a guy miniature golfing by himself, I'd be like, that's odd. What's going on here?
I had golf.
Okay.
But I was thinking real golf.
I would say real golf you could do by yourself.
You could, and I've done it.
But miniature golf, I feel like, no, you can't. You can't miniature golf by yourself. I don't know why. There's something weird about it. It's a little off-putting.
It is weird. You'd get through fast, but yeah.
Well, maybe you're behind, a bunch of romantic couples in front of you out on
They're
their
lingering.
dates. You're just standing there, just staring at them. You're like,
"Can you take a picture of us?"
Yeah. Or they'll tell you, "Well, you can play through." That's all right. I'm just going to stand here behind you and watch. And
that'll
daydream.
move them along.
That'll move them right along. I'll daydream about being romantic with myself later. Like, what? Like, oh, don't worry. It was in an article. All right. Now, one thing I have that I think you definitely can do, and I have bowling, but the gym, I think it's way better by yourself. I think it's weird if I was like, "Hey, Greg, you want to go to the gym?" Like,
yeah,
I'm just going to the gym.
I do.
Now, if I ran
the
into
gym,
you at the gym, I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going now? We may talk a little bit, but then we're going to exercise separately. I'm not going to exercise with you. I'm not going to hold your legs and stretch you out or anything. Oh, I'm not going to do that."
But you might need a spotter.
I do know people that go and they go work out together. And to me, that's a little odd.
Earlier on in our marriage, I worked out with a guy. He would come to our apartment and we would spot each other. I mean, and we were using free weights. And so we had the bench press and we'd do the dumbbells. We do, all these things. And it was fine, but preference, I probably prefer to go by myself.
Yeah. What about going to an amusement park like Six Flags, Disney? I think Disney's I'm
not even
weird.
sure I love doing that as an adult.
Well, I know. There are Disney adulters, and they're a whole nother segment of society. But
Lori and I went a number of years ago to Silver Dollar City. And there were a bunch of high school groups there. And we were waiting on like the log flume. And we just like, man, we feel really old doing this.
Well, you were with your wife.
Awkward.
There was two of you, so that's fine. But let's say you just went by yourself.
Yeah,
Dollywood.
I don't think I wouldn't like it. Wouldn't like it.
I feel like that's definitely a two-person activity. Yeah. You should go by yourself. You should not go by yourself.
Now, would that be the same for like a museum?
Now, I feel like a museum lends itself to being by yourself.
Yeah. Because I said I could go through like Kennedy Space Center by myself. I mean, we've gone as a couple and I enjoyed it.
I was going to say, in fact, my wife would probably prefer I go by myself because I like to read every little thing and I like to do, and she's just kind of like, "Are we still in the same room? You're still here?" I'm like, I haven't even gotten that far.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say I would probably prefer to go by myself to a museum for that reason. I think you can definitely enjoy that all by yourself without somebody there.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind going with somebody else, but you can. I think that's a good one. That is definitely a go all alone by yourself.
Lori would prefer I go by myself to like a car show.
See, now, Michelle, she likes car shows. We go. I enjoy them. I like a car show. But I could see where a car show is definitely a one person. And I would, let's make
because I really love cars, and she's kind of indifferent to them.
I think if you have a car, it's probably a more fun if you went with another, because you sit
Well,
the
yeah.
car up there. But
Probably
if you just go
yeah.
walk around, I think definitely by yourself is fine. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I
with that.
tried parking the Equinox SUV in with those Camaros and you know,
Didn't want to
Porsches.
embarrass them. Please don't park that here. It's too embarrassing.
I'm in
for
the
us.
SUV group that's down at the end there.
That's right. Okay, so I did the amusement park. What about a fair? I think you could go to a fair by yourself because it's like in the town. You could just go up and walk around.
I could do that.
But I don't think you can like Six Flags. I think that they're I know they're kind of the same, but they're different. I think
different.
the fair lends itself to loners, really.
Yeah.
I think you'd fit in with the other strange weirdos that are just meandering around.
And that's funny because wouldn't even mind going to the food tent, get my food and sit over and eat it. But I might be listening to a band that's playing on the stage, or I might be, people watching
or listen to Motley Crue at 800 decibels blaring from the tilt-a-whirl or
the Pharaoh's Fury.
Yes. Yes. They just blast that out.
Listen to the people scream.
Yeah. All right. Now here's one. And we may have talked about this one before. Concerts. I don't want to go to a concert by myself. I think that lends itself. I think it's better with another person.
Yeah. I can't say I've ever been to a concert by myself.
Outside of the outdoor free concert and you're walking and there's some group playing. There's like, or maybe a group at a local bar and there's just you could walk in. I think you could sit down at the bar at a table and listen to a group. And that would be okay.
That'd be okay. I don't consider that a concert, though. So, concert.
What do you consider it?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just curious.
If it's a band playing at a bar, entertainment. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's not. It's a music group, musician, whatever, playing. It's really no different. I don't buy tickets for it. But I wouldn't either for like if a band was playing here at the park, the band shell out of the park, and I was riding my bicycle by, I'd probably pull over and listen to some songs.
I would even sit like on the park bench or something and listen to it a little bit and not feel weird about it.
But honestly, see, that is more, I went on a bike ride by myself and I happened to get music, so I stopped and listened. I didn't go to the concert. If I was planning it, I would probably try to get people to go.
If there was some local band that was playing at the bar and you knew they were playing on a Friday night, and let's say you didn't have plans to go up there or anything, but you're at home, Lori went with her sister, she's like, well, I think I'll run up there and just listen.
I would probably do it.
Yeah.
I may have even done that before. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's something that you could do. But a concert where I got to pay a ticket, go and sit, hey, Styx is coming. Or it's like, I would want some other people.
And I believe I had a friend who was in the band, so I think I just went up to watch.
That's a little different.
Throws a little different
curveball
into it, but
to me. But yeah, I think concerts definitely better for two people. So that was the last one on my list. You have any?
I got a couple. You mentioned amusement parks. What about swimming?
That's a tough one because initially I want to say
you're going to the local pool.
I want to say that's a weird one to do by yourself, but it's also a weird one to ask somebody, hey, you want to go swim?
I know. This one's a tough one.
Because I look weird if I'm the only just up there,
it's when you need to
I
have,
walk
like,
in,
grandkids or
one
something.
please, and I go sit on there with my towel and just watch the people jump into the pool and swim around. But it's also weird if I hey, Greg, you want to go to the pool? Not with you or?
Yeah.
What about a water park? The same vein. I think that's weird to go by yourself. I think you need a group.
The water park. Yeah.
Because I think I need to be with my wife.
Yeah.
If I go, she needs to go.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, I'm not going. I'm not a big fan of going to public pools or public water parks anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to the local
that's a good
pool
one
by myself.
That's a good one to. That's tough. As a kid, now when I was young, like even a teenager, I'd go to the pool by myself probably.
I probably would, but in hopes that a friend would be there.
Well, in hopes that I would leave as a couple. It never would happen, but that was always the hope.
Well, they saw me in a bathing suit with no shirt. That's why there's no couple going.
And that was the start of me getting used to disappointment. And it's gone on and on and on for the rest of my life.
All right, I got two more. How about a ball game?
A baseball game?
It could be any game, I guess, but let's say baseball.
Baseball, I would say, yeah. Now, see, the weird thing.
Not football?
Football, I think it's better to go with somebody to a football game. Baseball's a little slower pace. You can sit there, you get hot dogs. There's a lot of not going on. But football is kind of raucous and it's kind of rowdy and like, yeah, let's go up and you paint your face. And now you could go by yourself, but I feel like it's better to go with a group or another person to football. I think I would be more apt to go to a baseball game by myself than a football game.
I still think it's better to go with somebody, but
I won't say it's not
better.
I
could go to a baseball game by myself.
And like soccer, it's better just not to go at all and stay home.
Yes. Go to a party.
Oh. If it were just me by myself, I probably wouldn't go to a party. I'm not a big party guy, so I guess it would depend on the situation.
But you're going to go to a party. Are you going? You got to go by yourself, or you going to have to go with somebody?
No, I'm going with somebody. Okay. If I'm going to a party, like I said, if it's me by myself, I probably wouldn't go. There could be a situation where I would, but I'm more.
Again, it might be a thing if the party's for a friend and Lori can't make it.
Maybe.
Then maybe, but. Yeah,
but most of the time you go and everybody's with somebody else. It's like, what am I gonna sit there and horn in on everybody's conversation?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm not a good mingler. Maybe.
No,
I'm not the life of the party. Hey,
oh, Greg's here. Oh. No, I just would go in. Now I would show up if it was somebody like a retirement party or something. If Misha didn't know the people or she was busy, would show up and like, hey, congratulations, good luck,
see
in the
ya.
future. Yeah, and then. The Irish goodbye, just kind of disappear. We're done. Hey, well, he left.
Yeah. So
get the Irish blood in me. Just have me just slip out the door, unannounced, so to speak.
Yeah,
that's a good one though. But party, I definitely would want to go with.
Yeah, I'd want to go with somebody,
with my wife or a group of people.
Yeah,
I would do that, but not just by myself.
Even in the old days, it'd be a friend. It would be.
Yeah, there was never a time where I was like, I heard, in high school or if you're in college or whatever, you're like, hey, there's this party going on and you're by yourself. I would never just pop into a party.
No.
I knew people that would, and they were usually like the crazy, like, no. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. Again, I'm not a big party guy. I'm not a big crowd person, so that would turn me. That's why it's a little hard for me to give an honest answer because I'm already inclined not to want to go even with a group or with my wife, but I will, and I probably would have a good time. I probably wouldn't do it.
I thought of one more.
All right,
on a completely different end of the spectrum, church.
I went to church by myself.
Have you?
Yeah, it's better with somebody.
Yeah.
So.
And
some people say you go with Jesus and you've always got somebody.
True. But yeah, I think I'd feel a little awkward, but I'd do it. But again, preference, go with somebody.
But when I was down, like when I was in basic training and when I went to tech school, I found a church and started going to it. But I was by myself. I'd go up there.
Yeah. And really with church, it's funny. It's that first time is really, or maybe first two times.
Yeah.
Because really, once you start, if you come back couple, then typically people will start talking to you.
No one really talked to me. I went
even after multiple times.
Yeah, I went several times.
You must have scared them off.
I must have.
So I don't know. That would be an interesting.
Maybe they thought I was a lost cause. He's a lost cause.
Yeah, we saw him at that party.
That's right. I think he was at the Dr. John's van. I ain't going to talk to that guy. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap up the show. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We hope you have a great week. Enjoy yourselves, and we hope you're tuning in 7 days. Until then, see ya.
Later. Peace. We need the peace.
We do need the peace.